guys, it's Jordan. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my adventure with hyperhidrosis and how my whole surgery went for the ETS and all that stuff. So growing up with hyperhidrosis, it was a really hard struggle, and I'm going to explain to you guys what that is first. It's something that you're born with, and it's basically like having extra sweat glands in your hands, your feet, and your armpits. And so growing up with it, I didn't ever want to like hold a boy's hand. I never wanted to go on dates with boys. Never wanted to go to dances. Just things like that. Whenever I'd write at school, like I'd like have sweat marks because I couldn't, like when I wrote, it just like went on the paper. So that was gross, and it kind of made me like not want to go to school. And it also made me like really socially awkward. Like I always thought that people would like want to shake my hand, like give me a high five or something like that. But so yeah, that was something that I always faced growing up. I just graduated this year, so that's nothing I have to worry about now. But in May of 2015, so this year, I actually had made the courageous choice, I guess you could say, to get ETS, which is endoscopic thoracic sympathectomy. And that's where they go in and they like do an incision here, 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 and here, and they like clip the nerves in between your rib cage, like through your back. And so what they have to do is they go in and they knock you out. Obviously, no one will be awake for that, but so they knock you out, and then they go in through your rib cage here. They clip a nerve here. I think there's like 3 on this side, 3 on this side, and then like 1 in the back or something like that. But so they clip your nerves, and then yeah, that's about it. But when you're in there, they actually have to deflate like your lungs. So if they're like on this side, they have to deflate this lung, and then if they're on this side, they have to deflate this lung. So that was the scary part. And then also there's a chance of you going paralyzed, but I'm okay. So yeah, it was crazy, but I mean, I don't know, like I was pretty fine after it. I had to recover for about almost a good week and a half, and at that time I was still in high school, so I missed a ton of school, and I wish I would have done it sooner, like in junior high-ish, so it didn't really count that much. But I don't know why, like my mom decided like let's just get this done before your graduation, because I didn't want to be walking across the stage and like shake some guy's hand, like have to like wipe it off like constantly. Like I'm being serious. Like if you guys have like ever researched this like online or anything, it like drips sweat. Like, oh, it's so gross. Like I feel bad for the boys, people, like all those people that had to hold my hand and like shake it and all that stuff. Like I feel really bad. But so I'm gonna talk to you guys a little about like the pain and like all that stuff. So it actually hurt pretty bad. Like I ended up crying a couple times like after surgery, but just because I was in so much pain. Like my ribs were so sore, I couldn't really breathe. I basically lived on my living room couch. Like I had to help. Oh my gosh, I had to have help going to the bathroom and all that stuff. But yeah, it was a crazy experience, but it was definitely worth it. My hands don't sweat anymore, neither do my feet. And my armpits aren't that bad either. It's just like something that you face with like with an everyday thing. And I don't know, like I feel like still to this day, like I always think that my hands are gonna sweat, but they're not. But yeah, I mean, growing up and all that stuff, it was scary. Like boys would be like, hey, you wanna go like do something, and I'm like, I do, but I don't. And, like all my friends were like so like in love with boys, and I just kind of like had to stay back because I was too scared to like cuddle with them or like hold their hand or anything. So that was definitely one of the hardest things, is like wanting to interact with people but not sure how. Like especially when I'd go to church, like people would like be there to shake your hand, like you go talk to your bishop or something like that, or like I don't know, something stupid like that. But even like dances, like boys would like want to hold my hand, and I'm like, no, you don't understand, like it's so gross and sweaty. And they're like, we don't care. And I'm like, okay, but I do. Like it's just something that's like a personal thing. But yeah, it's definitely a big trial that has happened in my life, and it's something that I have overcame. And we think it's kind of like the whole process that happened was like kind of like a blessing in disguise. Like we had a family friend down the street who was a doctor, and he referred us to this guy that does the ETS surgery. And it was like kind of crazy because we only thought that they did in California, because my aunt had it too, and like I have a couple of cousins that have it too, but it's not like as bad as ours. But yeah, so she flew to California and got it done, and it's not that cheap. Let's just say that it's actually really expensive. So yeah, it was definitely a blessing, like with having him come and like tell us to go to this guy, and like we had insurance at the time, so like it covered everything except for like I think $200. So that was definitely a blessing, and it was really really expensive. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think that I don't have sweaty hands anymore. Like I always have like nightmares that they're gonna start sweating again, like it will come back. Like it's definitely something that haunts me. But yeah, I'm doing great. If I can, I'm gonna link a picture of like what they look like, and how the scars all worked and all that stuff. And I'm really like, I'm pretty healed up now. Like you can barely see it. It's like an incision like that big. So it's nothing too major, like, you know, like you have like something big in your back or anything. But no, it was very simple and it was easy, and I'm very happy to have this done. So yeah, if you guys would like to hear more or anything like that. Sorry, I normally don't look like this. I just haven't been feeling good for like the past couple of days. But yeah, I'm gonna start this channel, and I'm gonna do like tons of ideas, like things that I have came through in my life. I did this video. So yeah, if you want to just link down below what you guys would like to hear from me. If you guys have any comments or questions about hyperhidrosis or ETS surgery, I'd be more than happy to answer those. So yeah, I'd like to hear from you guys. Thanks. Oh, and subscribe. Bye guys.